Pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park. Saturday, February 28th gets underway in 28 minutes at 5:55. A 10 race card. Our Tapeta track fast as always. A 20-cent single six jackpot carryover commencing in tonight's fifth race. It's just a little shy of $37,000. Let's open up our programs. Here are tonight's changes. 9 redeposit out of the Saturday opener. 5 cold front. He has an additional workout Thoroughbred Trading Center, 26th of February, 3/8, 38 seconds, freezing. The opener begins the early pick 5. And there they go. The Exodus twist with the blinkers on pops the starting gate. Atomic Snow and Can of Corn and Go-Go Jelly Roll are vying for the second spot, and also there is D-O-double-G. Halfway Joking is 6 lengths off the lead. Then Cocktails and Dreams and Cold Front is at the back. The Exodus twist caught a flyer out of the starting gate, a length and a half at the 3/8. Go-Go Jelly Roll is inching closer from second, and Halfway Joking's on the move into third, 3 off the lead. D-O-double-G vying for fourth outside of Can of Corn. They go to Atomic Snow, Cocktails and Dreams, and Cold Front. Top of the lane, we have a new leader. It's Go-Go Jelly Roll. Go-Go Jelly Roll. The leader approaching the 8th pole. Halfway Joking makes a bid for second. The Exodus twist retreats. Can of Corn tries to close for a minor placing. Likewise for Cocktails and Dreams. But somebody save me, because it's Go-Go Jelly Roll in the Saturday opener. Halfway Joking was second, then Cocktails and Dreams, and Can of Corn for the Superfecta. 7-5 favorite in the opener, Go-Go Jelly Roll. 59 and 70/100ths the final time. Convincing winner. Second place 7, Halfway Joking. Third place a 4, Cocktails and Dreams. And fourth place 2, Can of Corn. Stand by for all the numbers. In the winner's circle is the 8, Go-Go Jelly Roll. Second look is a winning look for this 4-year-old bay gelding by Summer Front out of the Lucky Pulpit Mare Hope's Love. Held by Friend Stable. John Ennis, the winning trader, winning jockey, Edgar Morales. Go-Go Jelly Roll was bred in Kentucky by Perry Martin. Exacta $18.28, trifecta $25.97, 10 cents super, $13.85. Second race is clear of change, no changes. Race 2 will begin the early pick 4, post time in 24 minutes. And there they go. Tactical Command and Lady Faye are showing pace, and Victoria is amongst the early action from the far outside. Bowling Blue races inside of Frosty Forever. So they race into that clubhouse turn, and it is Tactical Command on the lead from Victoria. And Frosty Forever from between Gals and Lady Faye trying to settle into a nice stride from the inside, and Geo Lynn is eager to go. She makes a bid for third, 3 deep. After her is Crown of Violence, who covers Bowling Blue. Red Hot Luck from the inside, Susudio, 3 deep entering the backstretch. And the early trailer is Nancy Mack. And that's Tactical Command at the 5/8 with the lead, 2 lengths. Frosty Forever second, Geo Lynn in the clear from third. Lady Faye has settled into a nice spot, saving ground from that 4th position, 2.5 off the lead. Better than a length and a half, the Crown of Violence with 4 lengths to find. Susudio will be wide heading into the turn. Bowling Blue is advancing from between runners. She has some momentum as they get closer to the 3/8. Victoria's under a fierce drive, not really responding. Nancy Mack is trying to advance out of that back spot. Red Hot Luck relegated to the rear. Tactical Command and Frosty Forever. And Bowling Blue continues to close, but she's under a drive. And also there is Geo Lynn. And how about Lady Faye? She's begging for somewhere to go in behind the leading group. She's all bottled up. It's Tactical Command with the lead. Geo Lynn gets to the front. Now Lady Faye is going to try to tip to the outside. And here she comes with a nice run. She had a beautiful ground-saving journey, but it might have cost her just a little bit as Geo Lynn had a much cleaner trip. It's Geo Lynn in front. Trouble trip from Lady Faye will put her in the stable mail, then go to Nancy Mack and Susudio. Geo Lynn, Brad Cox just won the Fountain of Youth, and here he is striking in race 2 at Turfway Park. One of the fancied runners at 7-2. A very troubled trip for the 2, Lady Faye. I'll put her in my stable mail. Get her next time. Third place, 6, Nancy Mack at a big number. And fourth place to the 8, Susudio. The final running time, 1:42 and 9/100. In the winner's circle is the 5, Geo Lynn. Her second look is a winning look. 3-year-old Bay Filly by Painter out of the Colonel John mare, Conthea, owned by Ilium Stables LLC. Brad Cox, the winning trainer, winning jockey, Fernando de la Cruz. Geo Lynn was bred in Kentucky by her owners. Exacta $52.84, trifecta $191.85, 8-5, early double $11.46, 10-cent superfecta $198.71. Third race is up next. Number 7, Guardian, will be racing with blinkers on. Our third race in 21 minutes. And there they go. Guardian is showing pace with Baytown Bruiser and Glacial Power. Sweet Freedom forwardly positioned from the far outside. Utopian strides into the 5th position. Mr. Randy comes away running in 6th. Then Papiamento with McElroy. And the early trailer is Lose Legacy. Glacial Power a little quicker than Guardian. They mix it up. Sweet Freedom stalking in the clear from 3rd. Utopian a ground-saving trip up the backstretch. Mr. Randy joins Baytown Bruiser. They're about 5 off the pace. 2.5 to McElroy, trying to pick up his stride. Lose Legacy to his flank, gaining some ground. And Papiamento is now at the back. Glacial Power still battling there with Guardian. Here's Sweet Freedom taking advantage of a nice trip with that outside stalking position. And now he's up to the front. And from the inside comes Utopian. And trying to close in their races. Baytown Bruiser. McElroy goes to the inside. He's got too much work to do. Sweet Freedom's the leader. Utopian's trying to quicken after him. Here's Utopian. Utopian, it's set up beautifully from his stablemate, Glacial Power. And here's Utopian up to the front. And Utopian is kicked clear, and he's 9-1. Sweet Freedom ran a winning race. He just ran into Utopian. In 3rd was Baytown Bruiser. And Lose Legacy checks in 4th. Jose Cameo, he's a very shrewd trainer. He gets them over at some nice prices. Had an upset winner earlier this season. Brought in 2 here, Glacial Power, who set it all up for Utopian. Tag team racing at its best. Utopian at 9-1, about a length and a half on the line. Sweet Freedom ran a big race in defeat. With a Baytown Bruiser and Lose Legacy, 117 and 79/100. The final running time from the 3rd. Utopian, 5-year-old Bay Gelding by Curlin out of the Stormcat mare, Magical Ride. By Kevin Stedman. Winning trainer is Jose Cameo. Winning jockey Edgar Morales. Edgar with the riding double. Utopian bred in Kentucky by Hillendale Equine Holdings Incorporated. And race 3 is official, 5963. That exacta $136.04. Trifecta $327.29. 5-5 double $101.35. 855. Early pick 3 bookmark by Mr. Edgar Morales, or bookended, I should say, $124.66. A 10-cent super, $343.50. 4th race is clear of change, named in honor of the Kreutz Group. 4th race in 22 minutes, a mid-pick 4 on our Saturday night card. And there they go. Awkward start, Mr. Rosso. A little bit of a bunny hop. Out for the lead is Delmo with Company You Keep, and Some Are Blessed is pushing from the outside. Penrod comes away in the 4th position, and right there with him is Pipes and Drums. Mr. Rosso from the inside. Farther out, Count of Amazonia, Bramble Blaze second last, and Copper Master is the last of all. Delmo battling with Company You Keep. And Penrod is 3rd along the inside. Some Are Blessed has them all covered up. Count of Amazonia racing with Pipes and Drums, 2x2x2 for the first 6. In fact, for the first 8. As they race in pairs with the exception of Copper Master at the back of the pack. So they race up the backstretch run. Still Delmo along with Company You Keep. Penrod still sharing 3rd with Some Are Blessed. And after them is Count of Amazonia with pipes and drums, Mr. Rosso. He is racing with Bramble Blaze, and Copper Master has 8 or 9 lengths to make up, still at that back marker. Delmo pokes his nose in front. Company Keats under a drive. And trying to range in is Count of Amazonia. He's gliding into the scene. Seems like all the other jockeys are really pushing on their mounts. Not Count of Amazonia. Count of Amazonia up to the front. Delmo's going to try to go with him. Count of Amazonia with all the momentum at the top of the lane. Delmo's under urging. He is second. And then we go farther back to Bramble Blaze and Penrod and Mr. Rosso. But Count of Amazonia just glided up to the competition under Rafael Hernandez, and he's an authoritative winner. Delmo hanging on for second. I think he's in a photo there with Bramble Blaze. Fourth and fifth involves Mr. Rosso, and some are blessed. If you're new to horse racing, you can learn a lot by the way the jockeys' body language is telling you. All jockeys seem to be really pushing on their mounts. Not the case with Count of Amazonia and Rafael Hernandez just gliding up to the competition near the quarter pole. And you could tell he was just going to run away from his rivals. He was a slight favorite over Bramble Blaze, the 8 Count of Amazonia, the 3-1 post-time favorite, a convincing and authoritative winner from tonight's fourth race. 140 and 71 100ths, the final running time. Photo for the ballots. Count of Amazonia is in the winner's circle, a 9-year-old bay gelding by Lope de Vega out of the Oratorio Mare Queen Myrene by Adam Gertesian. Adam is the winning trader. The winning jockey is Rafael Hernandez. 9th career victory for Count of Amazonia. And the fourth is official, named in honor of the Croods Group. 558 pick 3, $157.10. Exacta $72.88. 847 trifecta $70.61. 58 double $46.90. 10 cent super $58.41. Fifth race named in honor of Colin's birthday. Happy birthday, Colin. Our fifth race starts the 20-cent single 6 jackpot. The carryover a little shy of $37,000. 4 and 14 are both scratched from the fifth. Big Blue Notion and El Oso. Jockey change 7 Lovin' Lights to Jose Ramos Gutierrez. Jose Ramos Gutierrez. Jockey 7 Lovin' Lights in tonight's fifth. And there they go. Awkward beginning. Chalice towards the tail of the field. Vex begins the best. He's out for the lead with Market Watch out of the fog, in the dark, and Lovin' Lights is forwardly positioned. To Do Man is in the 6th spot covering Cardinal Union. They're both rushing up into the scene. After them, Turn 'em Loose with Nash Potato 6 lengths off the pace. It's about 6 lengths back to Ryan Shadow, a good dozen from the front. Better than 3.5 to Lawless Ways, and Chalice after that troubled start is the last of all. Vex has the lead from Market Watch. Lovin' Lights remains forwardly positioned along the inside. He's in third. Out of the fog, races inside of In the Dark. Cardinal Union flanked by To Do Man with 7 to find at the 3/8. A length and a half back to Nash Potatoes. They're going to Ryan Shadows picking off rivals with a 3-deep rally. After him is Chalice, Turn 'em Loose, and Lawless Ways is at the back. And Vex is the one to step up to. He's the leader at the top of the lane. Lovin' Lights under left-handed urging from the inside. To Do Man is trying to close in. Ryan Shadow to the far outside. Nobody seems to be making up any ground on Vex. Vex has a big lead in deep stretch. Vex is in cruise control. He rolls over this group. Powerful winner. To Do Man was second. Then Lovin' Lights, and Chalice checks in fourth for the Super. Vex crushed this group this evening, 117 and 95 100ths. A powerful winner. He wins by a healthy margin. 3 To Do Men was second. Third place 7 Lovin' Lights. Fourth place to the 8 Chalice. Powerful winner named Vex cruising in the fifth. Stand by until results have been declared official. Vex is in the winner's circle, a 4-year-old gray or roan gelding by Frosted out of the Lemon Drop Kid mare All Aces. Owned by Dunwoody Farm. Matt Sims, the winning trader. The Axeman Luan Machado, the winning jockey. Vex was bred in Kentucky by his owners. Exacta $67.84. 1037 trifecta $81.57. The double 810 $23.87. 5810 pick 3 $151.70. 10-cent super $86.25. Early pick 4 $1,047.07. Early pick 5 for FBG, $2,152.25. 4 out of 5, $25.16. Race 6, scratch the 6, Supercharger the 6. We'll start our late pick 5. 6 Supercharger out of the 6. Post time in 23 minutes. And there they go. Silver Sniper is showing pace. Helpful Howie wants to go. Celtic Flame is there with underappreciated Heyday from the far outside. It's Silver Sniper with the lead. Helpful Howie is pace partner, and underappreciated is pushing 3 deep. Celtic Flame covers Mo Can Dance. Heyday races with them in the clear, 3 or 4 wide through the early stages, about 4 lengths from the front. Another 2 lengths to Just Money, 2.5 clear from Brave Force, and Blessed Warrior is the last of all, and Silver Sniper's the first of all. A 23 4/5 opening quarter. Length and a half at the 5/8 from Helpful Howie. Underappreciated is third, covering Mo Can Dance. After them, we have Heyday, who races with the favorite Celtic Flame. They're 5 lengths from Silver Sniper. About 3 lengths to Just Money, another length to Brave Force. And at the tail is Blessed Warrior. Silver Sniper, 48 1/5. Helpful Howie continues to chase this leader all the way to the turn. Underappreciated is third. And farther back, Mo Can Dance with Heyday. Brave Force is gearing up with a big run. Celtic Flame is retreating. Here's Helpful Howie making his move outside of Silver Sniper. Brave Force continues to pick off rivals. He has a good stride at the quarter pole. Helpful Howie comes away with a narrow lead. Brave Force will be the late threat. It's Helpful Howie with the leader at the 8th pole. Brave Force has him in his sights. Helpful Howie with the lead. Brave Force comes a-calling. Brave Force outside of Helpful Howie. Brave Force gets the lead. Brave Force from Helpful Howie, then Silver Sniper and Heyday. Good opening quarter, set it up for that late kick from Brave Force, 23 4/5. Force had a lot of momentum through the far turn. Pretty valiant effort from Helpful Howie at a big price of 10 1. Did all the heavy lifting, staying close to the hot pace. He just could not fend off Brave Force. Then Brave Force, the unofficial winner from 2, Helpful Howie. 3rd place, 1 Silver Sniper. 4th place, 11 Heyday. 140 5/100. And you are reminded that number 4, Colonel Biz, was a late scratch. Substitutions worked through the 3, Celtic Flame. There's the proper slow-mo. Brave Force out finishing Helpful Howie. That exacta $174.02. The trifecta $314.18. 10-10 double $31.70. 8-10-10 pick 3 $76.89. 8-10-4 pick 3 $10.41. 10-cent superfecta is a nice payoff, $449.60. A 10-4, good buddy consolation, double $4.74. 7th race starts the late pick 4 and scratch 13 and 14. 13 and 14, both scratched from the 7th, and post time is in 21 minutes. And there they go. Pretty good start. Out for the lead is Hugh, and also there is L's Dancer and Classic Appeal, and Social Bell, and Longshot Hidden Quarry is firing into the scene. And behind them is Lost and Found with Late to the Game. Sweet Bebsy races outside of Cotillard. Steampunk joins them 3 deep. It's a break of 2.5 to Mom's Cheesecake and Salty Senorita. Battling for the lead, Hidden Quarry and Hugh, and pushing is Classic Appeal. And right there is Social Bell. Ground-saving Journey heading into the turn. She has run, just has to bide her time. Late to the game is making her move to the outside. She's within 2.5 as Classic Appeal comes away with the lead. And Lost and Found is now tipped into the clear, and she's commencing a charge. And Steampunk's trying to gather momentum. She races inside of Elle's Dancer. Classic Appeal, Lost and Found, and Hugh fights on. Social Bell has never found room. Now she has room. Lost and Found beat her to the punch. Lost and Found, Social Bell with run. Can she make up the ground? Lost and Found is the leader. Social Bell's running a big one, but she had too much traffic to deal with. Lost and Found wins it. Luan Machado with another one. Good effort from Social Bell. Then what a late to the game, Mom's Cheesecake and Cotillard. It's all about trips. The 4 Lost and Found got a beautiful trip under Luan Machado, tipping into the clear through the turn, and she continued with her powerful run. And she wins it at 9-5. The ultimate picket fence for the final running time, 1:11 and 11/100ths. Good effort from 10 Social Bell. It was all bottled up through the turn. She ran a big race, just couldn't quite get there with the 4 Lost and Found getting that clean trip to the leader line. Numbers will be up momentarily. Lost and Found is in the winner's circle. Her second career score. First start over the Topita is a good one for Lost and Found, a 4-year-old gray-run filly by Liam's Map out of the Tappet mare. Pottery. Woodford Thoroughbreds LLC, the winning owners. Will Walden, the winning trader. It's a double for the Axeman, Luan Machado. Lost and Found was bred in Kentucky by winning owners, Woodford Thoroughbreds. Woodford Thoroughbreds LLC. Exact at $30.42. Trifecta $26.77. A 10-4 Good Buddy double, $32.56. 10-cent Super, $22.09. 10-10-4 Pick 3, $55.75. 10-4 Consolation Pick 3, $7.76. And the mid Pick 4 this evening is worth $268.39. Up next is our Saturday featured event, the 40th running of the Wintergreen. Our 8th race, the 40th running of the Wintergreen Stakes, $125,000 guaranteed. Fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up, traveling 1 mile. There are no changes. This race features a rematch between Davasa and Literate. Literate beat Davasa when they faced off in the Likely Exchange on the 10th of January. Literate 3-5 at first click, and Davasa 3-1. Their rivalry is renewed in about 23 minutes. Our 8th and featured event, the 40th running of the Wintergreen Stakes. This race will start our late Pick 3.
Times have changed, but some things remain timeless. Hard work, perseverance, unwavering dedication. From sun up to sundown, our passion fuels us to drive further and push harder. We do it for the horses, for our families, and for the sport we all love. For well over a century, we've committed to doing the usual, unusually well. Claiborne Farm, the tradition continues.
And there they go in the 40th running of the Wintergreen Stakes. Good start for Wrigleyville, and Stylish Sue likes to be forwardly positioned. They hook up immediately. And coming away in third is Davasa working away from the inside. Storm Miami flanks her. Kiss Me Again third last. Literate second last. And Settling Storm is the last of the 7 mares. And there's pace on up front. Wrigleyville kept very, very honest by Stylish Sue, and they have opened up a big lead. 7 lengths to Davasa, more than a length and a half back to Storm Miami. It's 2.5 to Settling Storm, matching Literate, and Kiss Me Again is at the back. That opening quarter indeed very quick, 23 2/5. Wrigleyville and Stylish Sue, no breathers for them. They build up a big lead. Davasa's in a beautiful spot from third. more than a length and a half in front of Storm Miami. And Literate is creeping a little closer, assuming an inside passage heading into the turn. Settling Storm's already under a little bit of a ride from the outside. And Kiss Me Again's at the back. The pace has been very taxing. And it is with the lead Wrigleyville. But here comes Literate. And look at her. She looks like $1 million at the quarter pole. And she rolls up to the front. Thank you very much for the fast pace. Literate, the one to beat at the top of the lane. Settling Storm's trying to take off. DeVos is making a bid for second outside of Wrigleyville. But it's all about Literate. She is strutting her stuff this evening in the wintergreen. And look at her pour it on. Literate is free and focused. And she's a powerful winner of the Wintergreen Stakes under Luan Machado. That's a good-looking mare. Settling Storm second, Devasa third, fourth and fifth involve Storm Miami and Kiss Me Again. Boy, the fire was cooking and they were really working up front. 23 and 2/5. That is very, very taxing going around of ground here at Turfway Park. And Literate says thank you very much. If you bet at the quarter pole, you're betting everything you got, and you're looking for more. Number 4, Literate, clearly superior in tonight's Wintergreen Stakes. 6, Settling Storm second, third place 1, Devasa, tight photo for 4. It's a good racehorse time, 138 and 42 100s. Good looking mare in the winner's circle. Her name is Literate. It's her 7th career victory. She's over $400,000 in earnings. A 6-year-old bay mare by Oscar Performance out of the Henry the Navigator mare, Infanta Branca. She is owned by C2 Racing Stable LLC along with BAG Racing Stables LLC. Brad Cox with the trading double. Big night for the Axeman, Luan Machado, riding triple. Literate was bred in Kentucky by Don Alberto Corporation. With the trophy presentation for the Saturday featured event is the one and only Chip Bach, our general manager here at Turfway Park. Big congratulations to the connections of Literate, a powerful winner of the Wintergreen Stakes. Exacta $22.30, trifecta $12.80, 4-4, Axeman double $6.06, 10-cent super $16.06, 10-4-4 pick 3 $32.04. On to the 9th race, beginning our late daily double scratch, the 13 Jerseys Parade. Also eligible 13 Jerseys Parade, scratch from the 9th race. Number 8, Hard to Get, has an additional workout. 25th of November, half mile move, 50 seconds breezing. That was at Churchill Downs Trading. Late daily double in about 23 minutes at 9:55. And there they go. Good start for Catalyzed and Carol's Melody. I Have Issues. Royale with Cheese is gunning. Atlantic Passage gets a good trip from the inside. She's forwardly positioned. Hard to Get races with Tiger Division, followed up by BD's Angel and Army Girl. They're about 6 lengths off the pace. 5 back to I'm a Cookie Lover, who races with Zephyr, and Ben Myers at the back. I Have Issues, zipping along with the lead to the far turn. Into the second spot is Carol's Melody. Atlantic Passage remains in touch. She's third, 2.5 off the pace at the 3/8. A length and a half back to Catalyzed, who's beginning a bid 3 deep. And Tiger Division is showing some interest 4 deep with the Orange Silks. Losing ground is Army Girl. Ben Myers beginning to roll from one of those back markers. Top of the later comes Tiger Division. I Have Issues tackled by Tiger Division, Atlantic Passage. And from between runners is Catalyzed. Ben Meyer continues to close to the far outside, but she's a long ways from Tiger Division. Tiger Division has the lead. Ben Meyer is closing, but she can't get to Tiger Division. Tiger Division wins it pretty stylishly. Ben Meyer from a long ways out of it, maybe into second, tagging I Have Issues. I Have Issues and Ben Meyer. Ben Meyer over I Have Issues. After that was Atlantic Passage. I had some issues trying to figure out who was going to finish second there, at least trying to say it. I knew Ben Meyer was rolling. I think she got second, but it wasn't easy trying to communicate that one. All right, the 9 Tiger Division at 10-1. She's the winner. Looks like the 4 Ben Meyer is up for second. And they've already posted. All right, 2 I Have Issues. She's third. We'll leave it at that. 111 and 93 100's the final time. Tiger Division, rapid rewards for the connections. 4-year-old Bay Billy by Omaha Beach out of the Scat Daddy Mare Cool Cat. Winning owner is Richard Fanukin. The winning trainer is Michelle Bradford, and the winning jockey is Alex Ajar. Tiger Division was bred in Kentucky by Spendthrift Farm LLC. Exacta $212.54. The trifecta $842.95. A 4-9 double $26 and a couple of pennies. 10-cent super's a big one, over $1,900. 449 pick 3, $57.83. How about that 10-cent superfecta? Pretty good one. $1,900, $13.20. One more race to go on the Saturday card. The nightcap. 3 and 11 are scratched. Count the green and daunted. Count the green and daunted. 3 and 11 out of the nightcap. A 5-furlong affair. Post time is in 23 minutes. And there they go. Splendor Glow is showing pace. I forgot to ask. Outside of stablemate Brea from 3. Numbers game comes away in 4th. Pummy and Coach has the 5th spot. Then Sierra Power. Altar Boy from his outside. El Halcone is 3rd last. Sailor Sam is 2nd last. And Doc Dallas is the last of all. And I forgot to ask is speeding along, working with 3 lengths from stablemate. Brea from 3. Splendor Glow is 3rd. Pummy and Coach tries to close up the rail. Numbers game tries to advance from the outside. Sierra Power is 8 lengths off the lead. Then Altar Boy, and it's about 5 lengths back to Sailor Sam, Doc Dallas, and El Halcone. I forgot to ask. He still has the lead. He comes under left-handed urging. Splendor Glow is closing. And how about Numbers Game? He's starting to pick up his stride to the outside. I forgot to ask. Numbers Game is closing. I forgot to ask. He's going to hang on in the nightcap. Numbers Game was really picking up the pieces in the late stages. Then Splendor Glow, Brea from 3, and Pummy and Coach for that super high five. Number 5, I forgot to ask. In the nightcap, 59 and 2100s, 2-1 post-time favorite. Broke very aggressively and never looked back. Good effort from 10 Numbers Game. He was really closing in strongly, but 5 hangs on. Numbers will be up momentarily. Checking out the slow-mo, you can see 5, I forgot to ask. Over the 10. Numbers Game, 3rd place, 9, Splendor Glow. 4th place, 4, Brea from 3. And 5th place, 8, Pummy and Coach. I forgot to ask. He's in the winner's circle, a 3-year-old dark mare brown gelding by Neolithic out of the United States mare. Go Painted. Owned by Elizabeth Cohen. John Ennis bookends the Saturday night card. Winning jockey Murray Correa. I forgot to ask was bred in Florida by Kelly Lynn Lupton. Exacta $35.70. Trifecta $73.70, 9-5 late double $64.76, late pick 4 $196.81, 10-cent super $45.83. 495 late pick 3 $49.06, late pick 5 $1,140.23, 4 out of 5 $15.28. The dollar super high 5 $1,765.32. 20-cent single 6 results still to come with the carryover for Wednesday. Tonight's 20-cent 6, $6,730.62, and the carryover is $41,471.07. So nice payoff in tonight's 20-cent single 6, better than 6 G's. A $41,000 carryover into the Wednesday card commencing at 5:55. Plenty of great opportunities on the gaming floor. Bourbon and Brews, a good spot to hang out in. We're back at it again Wednesday, 5:55, $41,000 20-cent single 6 carryover. Sure hope you had a great Saturday evening. What a performance we witnessed with Littering, a dominant winner of the Wintergreen Stakes. Sure hope you had a great Saturday when leaving the track. Please drive very carefully. This has been Racing from Turfway Park. Good night.